Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Prophet West. I hope the videos that I loaded earlier from 2017-18 about the father's heart and the fatherless, I hope those words really encourage you. And it was just that I wanted to upload them because Father's Day is tomorrow. That's how one day we get a year. And so I just want to do something to encourage the fathers, the fatherless, and kind of explaining what the heart of a father is. And I want to do that now. God did give me a word today, actually, concerning those who've been affected by not having a father, or you was raised in a way where you suffered certain warfare, certain conditions, certain mental, emotional, relational conditions because of what you didn't get or what you lacked in your home. See, because you're supposed to get everything starts, foundation supposed to be from the home, because the Bible tells us to train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they're older, they won't depart. So when you're born, that's your shaping ground, and based on how your shaping ground was, that was you. And I want to talk to those who are fatherless as well, if I can talk to you. Every year, this is a tough time, because every year it brings up the fact, it's kind of bittersweet, because you love your dad, the memories of him, but he's not here. And so for a lot of people, it's an exciting time, but for you, it's kind of bittersweet and painfully emotional because you miss dad. Let me tell you something. My dad's not here either. I lost my dad when I was 20 years old. Actually, all my life, when I was like 17, 18 or whatever, I had a dad. But he worked a lot, country guy. He didn't really do a lot of fathering per se. He was there, but he worked a lot. And so a lot of times what I did with my oldest brother, ErnestLWest, I patterned my life after him. I looked up to him like a father. And, I did things like him when I was younger, even played football because of him, went to college because of him. I tried to emulate a lot of stuff because of him. And actually, I was excited about God because I saw him excited about God. And so I always loved him. He always been like a dad for me. But when I was 17 years old, I moved to West Virginia, going to college, followed my brother. And at the age of 20, I lost my birth dad. Lost him. But before I lost him, my spiritual father and also my pastor. But he also, I consider him my dad because he's been a father to me ever since I was 20 years old. And his name is Apostle Melvin M. Mosley. And he taught me the ways. He taught me so much. And I watched his life on how he would judge and how he was fathered. Many times we would sit and chat and he would say, "What's on your mind?" And he would give me instructions and teach me and just listen to me. He never told me what to do, but he gave me the information. And it was always my choice. So he was always encouraging me, even when I messed up, when I thought that he would look down on me. He was totally opposite of it. And it made me look at him a certain way because I knew that he was always there. And so this is the example that I was raised as a father. Someone was there. Someone was always there. And their lifestyle pattern was patterned a certain way. And, the Bible even also says about a father that children's old man is a children's glory, but a children's is the father's glory. A father's a children's glory. In other words, a father is that child's standard pride. The child takes pride in that father. And also that child also tries to pattern themselves as a father, like a father, and, especially as a son. That son, that boy, he wants to be like dad. And so he tries to pattern himself like a dad. And so, and when he grows over, he want to learn how to handle his house and take care of his house and be responsible like his father. But also the daughter, oftentimes the relationship with the daughter and the daughter learns how to treat a man and talk to a man through the relationship with the father. But also, I think I mentioned in one of the videos where that father releases that sound that young lady has. And if that father is not there, where would she find that sound? And I think I even talked about in many homes where the dad went there. And so that daughter was trying to find that sound in relationship. The relationship keep getting hurt, and each over and over becoming bitter and bitter and bitter from relationship to relationship. And so now you're at a place where you are tired and you're hurt. I want to talk to those people that God spoke to me and said that I'm going to heal you. He's going to heal you from your childhood issues, molestation, rejections, whatever it was that left a scar on your life because mama or daddy wasn't there. God is healing you today. Hear me and hear me well. God is healing you today from the pain, from the hurt, way back from your childhood when things you got hurt. God is taking you all the way back to your childhood. There's a place in your life that is dark that you've forgotten because it was so painful. It was so hurtful. You blocked it out and you've lived and not thinking about it, But now those things that you've blocked out, light has become shine upon those things. And you wonder why you have all these emotions. You wonder why you cry all the time. You feel sad. You feel alone. You feel rejected because it stemmed from what happened as a child. And see, because God is moving in this season, he's putting the spotlight on everything. And so the reason why God is causing everything to come up in your life at the same time, it's because he wants to get rid of it. He wants to deliver you. This is your day of deliverance. This is your day of breakthroughs. God wants to set you free today. Free today from that pain, that hurt. You don't have to suffer no more. Matter of fact, the Bible said that even David said, when my mother and my father is not there, the Lord will take me up. He a mother to the motherless and a father to the fatherless. He will be your father. He will be your ear. He will be your guide. He will become your compass. But also I would like to, if I can explain just in my words, the heart of a father. The heart of a father loves. The heart of a father is there in understanding. And just like with me and even my son, Daniel, I love him and I do anything for him. I protect him with my life. And what I do, I try to encourage him mentally. I try to prepare him for the future by talking to him, building him up. Just like my father, my spiritual father, my dad, my birth dad, Herbert West, but also my brother, Mo West, and also my spiritual father, Apostle Melvin Moses, taught me how to sit down and just listen. One of the things that a father does with a child, he listens to them, finds out how they feel, their direction, their desires. And once he listens to them, he gives them his advice, his advice. His advice. He don't tell them what to do, but he loves them. Just like I have 6 kids and all of them are individuals. And I love them all the same, but I deal with them different based on their ability and based on their temperament and based on their growth. And so I know where each one of them at, and I love them the same. And one of the things that you know about me, or that my kids would tell you about me, is that I will always be there. I'm dependable. All of my kids know if they ever need me, they know I will always be there. Even my son in college, when he went to college, I told him, I'm only a certain number of miles away. If you need me, I'm on the road and I'm coming. And so I got your back. My daughters, everybody, my kids, they know that I got their back. And that's the thing that a father, he has your back. A father protects, a father covers, a father loves. The father is stern, but at the same time, the father loves. And the father is there when you need them. And so I want to talk about a father that's greater than all of that. I'm talking about Jesus. He's the father. He's the one that we can look to. He's the one that we can cry out to. Because I don't have a natural father here, but I got a spiritual father, but my natural father is gone. But God is my father. He's the one that keeps me and nurtures me when I'm weak, when I'm down, when I'm lonely, when I ain't got nobody to talk to. He's the one. He's the one that's touching my heart. Even though it's kind of a bittersweet thing for me as well, but I thank God. I thank God, even though for those of you that is a sad time that your father's not here. But the thing that I find peace in, the fact that the memories that I had him. And that's the thing that will never die. The time that I had with my dad. And I always cherish it, and it can't die. It will always live as long as I live. Just know that that natural person might be dead, but they're alive in you. They'll never die. Their body might be dead, but their spirit is always alive. And so I want to encourage the fathers out there. To those fathers, keep fathering, keep loving your kids. Keep holding up that family and keep being strong. Keep being a man and keep being a voice. Keep being a priest in your house and always be faithful and always be dependable for your kids, where they can always depend on you when they need you. This is what God teaches us. God is always there. Why can we not be there? God has given us a charge. We're stewards over our kids. And it's our job to protect them. God said he watched over his seed, and it will accomplish that what is accomplished, and will not turn unto him void. That's what I do. My kids are my seed, and I watch over them, and they will not return void. No, they're going to be successful, and they're going to do everything that God has put in their heart to do. And I'm going to watch over and make sure they fulfill their assignment. That's the purpose of a father, is to do what God has called them to put in their heart for their kid, to pass on to them and to give to them and let them do what God has said. God bless you. Have a smile on you, and may have a good day. Happy Saturday. Is it Saturday? Yeah, it is. Bless you.